What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the stream / let's play. JD does Infinity Evolved, all that good stuff. And I'm just looking at what I can do to automate my creosote system here in terms of piping out the creosote as we cook up the coal. Now I'm done cooking up my current coal, and my only options to get things out into that tank, and that's an early stage tank, would be something along the lines of BC pipes, because to do thermodynamics pipes, we need an induction smelter. Okay, let's look at what we need to make an induction smelter. To make an induction smelter, none of this is really difficult except for that. To make this basic machine frame, we're going to need an assembly table, and we're going to make some iron chipsets, some basic circuit boards, some refined iron plates, crushed obsidian. Okay, so let's just get a little list going here. Okay, we'll make a new note here, notepad. There we go. Let's get this put up. Well, what do we need? Okay, we're going to need an assembly table, and then that's just to get the basic stuff here. Now we want to make a dense refined iron plate. For that, we're going to need refined iron plates, so we're going to need a compressor. Pretty sure that's going to run off of EU. Okay, well, how do we get refined iron plates? Well, for that, we're either going to need a metal former or a block cutting machine. So we're going to need our choice of a metal former or a block cutting machine. Okay, so let's go back to here. Look at this again. For the iron chipset, obviously we already have the assembly table. Iron tin gear, that's not a problem. What about the basic circuit board? Well, for that we're going to need a carpenter, and we're going to need redstone. Okay, so carpenter. And we know now that we're going to need some redstone. We don't have any redstone right now, so that's going to mean we're going to have to go mining. Alright, so let's look at some of these machines. Now that was to get an induction smelter, and the whole reason we wanted an induction smelter was so we could make fluid ducts for thermal expansion. Let's not even start talking about fluid conduit from Ender IO, which itself requires temperate fluid ducts. And on top of those, conduit barrier, which is really easy to get. That I'm not worried about. That's always the way it's been. But then we're also going to need servos, and for servos, we're going to need more redstone. And the rest of this stuff's easy to get. It's just some iron nuggets and iron. So servos, no problem. The problem is making these temperate fluid ducts. Making these temperate fluid ducts, needing the hardened glass. And that comes from the induction smelter. And then we need all these other machines. Yay. Okay, let's look at some of these other machines. So, let's look at the... Now, I know for the assembly table what we're going to need. We're going to need some diamonds. And we're going to need some redstone and some obsidian. So we definitely got to go mining to get that stuff. To power the assembly table, we're going to need a laser. Guess what? More diamonds, more redstone, more obsidian, and this time we're also going to need a Thermionic Fabricator, or Thermionic, however you want to say it. So we've got at least, what do we need to build here? Laser, the compressor, one of those two, a carpenter, and a thermionic fabricator. We're going to need to build at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things just to get to where we can make fluid handling. Now, along those lines, I have a feeling if we can do fluid handling, we're going to be able to do item handling as well. So that's fine. We're probably going to need to be able to produce steel along the way. So we're probably going to need to be able to make a blast furnace. Okay, well, here's our choices for blast furnace. There's the Industrial Craft 2 blast furnace, which is a machine casing, yada yada yada. There's also the multi-block blast furnace, which requires either ender pearls or balls of glue, or TNT. TNT, gunpowder, sand. Glue is probably the easiest of those to get. We take horses, we kill horses. Each one of these blocks, and we're going to need 3 by 4 by 3 hollow, meaning that there are 2 hollow spaces in the middle. Usually you put lava in those hollow spaces to improve performance. But that means we're going to need 9, 8, 8, so 16, 25, and 9, so 34 total blocks. We get 4 every time we produce this. We're going to need to produce it 9 times, so we need 9 glue balls. Not the ponies. I'm being told by It's Noe on the stream not to kill the ponies. Most likely, I'm going to be killing ponies. Now, I could do a combination of these things if I could find a, significant enough production of creepers to kill for gunpowder. That is one route we could go to get that. Gunpowder, okay. That's not showing gun. That is one word? Really? Wow. Okay, we can get gunpowder from a few things. We can get 5 from a creeper heart. That's kind of cool. We can get sulfur. We can convert to gunpowder. Sulfur is pretty easy to get if we go to the nether. There's a few other recipes we can use to get it. Okay. Either way, it's looking like we're going to have to do some heavy mining and whatnot to get involved in that. The other thing that we probably need to do is I'm starting to run low on food. Now, I have not unloaded all my bags yet. In fact, I think my forestry bags are still quite full. Yes, they are. Let's take a look at what's inside of them. So there's food in here, lots of it, that we can turn into various forms of food. But as of right now, we're not reproducing any food. So let's put a stop to that problem. This is a quick and simple solution for me. Do I have a ledge? What is that? Is that a witch? What is that? I don't know what I think that's a witch. Alright, whatever. Hello, witch. And we're just gonna go all out here with these lovely, I don't even know why I'm gonna leave a torch here, that doesn't make any sense. I'll put it there instead. And I'm not gonna fully do it because I kinda like having the ability to see out there. So we'll do it like this. That'll be kinda cool actually. Alright, and that'll grow us some raspberry plants, and that'll be good for food production. Alright. Appreciate it, Doey. That's awesome. Got a YouTube sub. Okay, now. What's up, Galaxia? Yeah, I saw you sub the other day. I didn't ever notice you on the channel. I never heard you say anything, so I didn't get to actually speak to you. I don't think I actually want to put these up here. This is probably a bad idea. So let's go ahead and we're going to put these on the back side. We'll grow them back here. And all these are the typical Natura bushes that grow berries. They're going to grow up 3 tall, so we want to make sure we're going to be able to harvest them. And that's going to give us a more stable supply of food. I'm really surprised that when they nerfed everything and made this pack harder, that they didn't do something about these berry bushes, because they're quite overpowered. I got you, Galaxy, I got you. Well, welcome to the stream. Thanks for watching. Happy Halloween to you too. Let's get rid of Nightfall right quick. Now, I don't really like pausing and cutting and coming back, but for you guys who are going to be watching this on YouTube, I don't want to make you watch me go mining. So, it's a tough decision as to what to do here. Now, I think I've got almost all of my... Yep, we've got all of our patterns poured. We did that last time. And we still got... Let's see. We still need to melt down all this gold. And we've got these steel things that we're going to be melting down eventually. I got an ender, so that's awesome. We'll enchant that later so we get more ender kills, ender pearls and enderman heads. What to do here? Okay, let's drop off what we can. We're going to need this cobble. I don't want to waste a lot more of lumber on... Yeah, we'll waste lumber. Why not? We got an easy way to go get it now. I'm pretty happy about that. Let's go for a fly. Hey, Noe, have you... I got you. Have you ever used the glider? You're in Cali, huh? So the glider is my favorite new toy. I love this thing. Yay, let's fly. And I think we're just going to kind of aim for... We'll go over here and we'll... Ooh, there's a witch's hut. Let's go visit the witch and then we'll chop down some trees in the process. Yeah, the glider's really cool. I made the glider when I was streaming in the last episode, just because everything's harder to get. I don't know if you guys have played Evolved yet, but and you may be playing Evolved now. I don't know, but I was like, you know, I'm gonna try to play with some of the stuff I've never looked at before, and I noticed the glider, and I was just looking at what all I could produce with leather. I've already made my gloves right here. Oh, I can't access anything. This is not that good. I can't. There we go. I don't know what's going on. I glitched. Okay. Anyways, I made some gloves, so I'll be able to enchant those up soon. Nice, Noe, nice. How far in are you on your production lines? Hello, witch. You've got a shovel for me. Used for crafting only. Oh, that's good to know. What in the world? Oh, it's used for a block breaker. Okay, I was like, what? I could use that to get some iron. I'm just not even going to bother with that. Leave that crap there. Here's us a bunch of berry bushes. Let's rob some berries. This will be our food while we chop trees and get ready to make a bunch of ladders to finish my descent into madness. Galaxia, do you play on the Evolved pack? So I'm playing Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved, which is the Infinity pack with a bunch of changes to recipe to make it very difficult. I actually just started today as well, Noe. I started last night and was doing a playthrough, and I was doing some tinkering with my map, generating some of the tiles and using a map viewer to print the map up so I could show it off, and it ended up corrupting my map file really badly, which was my own fault. I was doing things I knew I shouldn't. So I decided, you know what, it's just a sign, I just need to start over, so I went ahead and started over this morning. I have no idea how good the quality of the stream is right now, nor do I have any idea how good the quality of the YouTube videos will come out, because I haven't done this in a long time. But it felt like it was a good time to get back into it. Alright, we're just going to gather up a little bit of wood here to make a bunch of ladders out of. Right on, man. Good deal. I've been really working hard on getting my OBS settings tweaked just right for it. So I know in game I'm running like 72 FPS right now. I was doing it with shaders earlier and I could still pull a solid 40 FPS and it looked fantastic, but there was just a certain amount of artifacting that was no good. I was in that same boat not too long ago, Galaxia, where I hadn't played in a really long time, and I just decided, you know, I'm tired of playing other MMOs. I'm going to jump back into it, and so I did. Alright, so I flew from all the way up there, all the way down here, and now we're going to run back. Hello, my friendly cattle. My cattle. Do you prefer... I don't know. I'm just going to call you Galaxy. I don't know why I'm pronouncing your name Galaxia. I guess because I saw Galaxy 87. That's kind of silly. So, Galaxy it is. I'll stop being dumb. Alright, where are my appropriate tools? There's one. I have no sword on me. I am not prepared at all. How much wood did I just get? Alright, we've got a decent... Whoa, no. We ain't got no time for that. Let's run fast, because there's a zombie kid chasing me. Haha, zombie kid. Catch me now, sucker. That sucks. It always sucks when your computer crashes like that. Alright. Yeah, I have a really amazing biome picked. It took me like 4 hours earlier today, Noe, to pick out this biome. But basically, I'm in a sacred springs biome. That's where all this lush forest land and this awesome little structure that I'm sitting on. And this has the capabilities of spawning the sacred oaks. So there's a sacred oak right off to the side of my base. I'll show you in a second. And I'm bordering some extreme hills, which is, you know, that's where you get emerald spawn. So it was a pretty cool setup. I was really happy to find this. Let's run around here to my base. Unfortunately, is 115. I have a magical forest just off to the side so that whenever I get ready to do Thom, because I haven't done Thom since like 2013, 2014, somewhere in there. But yeah. My base is 115 up in the air, so I gotta climb way up these ladders to go to my base. 1 second, guys. My daughter's yelling at me. I gotta let her. Sorry if I just yelled in y'all's ear. I tried to mute it. Alright, guys. So, let's take a look outside and I'll show you the biome that I'm talking about. Alright, baby. Go get in your bed. Good night. Okay, just go watch Big Hero. So this is the view that I have from my base. So this over here is an extreme hills biome. Right over here, I forget what this is. This is shield. There's a sacred oak, and here's a sacred oak growing way back in the back. This is all one massive roofed forest, but the Sacred Springs biome curves all the way around right up to here. And then I've got a big pool back there and this kind of like river, and then there's a magical forest right there. So I picked a biome that was like right smack dab in the crossroads of all these other biomes. The extreme hills was kind of a requirement because emeralds can spawn in there, and that's the only place emeralds spawn from what I understand. I don't think they even spawn in jungles anymore. But I also do my world generation with biomes of plenty. Yeah, this is not from vanilla Minecraft. Keep in mind, Galaxy. This is one of the biggest mod packs out there. But yeah, these sacred oaks are massive, and I've got right down from my base. I've got that silverwood tree just sitting there, just waiting on me for when it comes time for Thom. So I've got a really like pristine location to play from. That's my only concern, is that there's some baddies sitting right there at that shrine, just waiting to off me. And for you guys watching on YouTube who have no idea who I'm speaking to, it's the live stream. Anyways, we went and got some wood. Let's get to work with that wood. So we got some dark oak right here. Unfortunately, everything is reduced in returns, so one log only gives us 2 planks, and 2 planks only gives us 2 sticks. So we can make a few ladders with this, but not a lot. That's going to give us about 12. We need a lot more than that, so let's dig into the forestry pack here. We've got more dark oak here. So let me ask you guys while I've got y'all on stream here, how is the game volume versus my voice volume? Am I too loud? Is the game too loud? I'm still trying to get all that kind of stuff tweaked. There's 10 more. We should be good with this last stack right here. I am multi-streaming, as in I'm streaming via Twitch, and I'm recording this as a Let's Play episode to put on YouTube. And I'll go back and I'll do a bit of editing on the recording for YouTube as well. Alright, we do not need this. This was made as a joke. These were parts that were made for pouring. We do not need this with us. We're not going to need the marble, or that, or that, or this, or that. Fantastico, we need none of this stuff. Let's make some chests right quick to dump all of our forest stuff out into. And we'll just, for the time being, we'll put them over here in this corner. And we'll take our forest backpacks, shift right click, and that dumps them into here without having to actually access the inventories. So those are both empty now, and we'll put them back up in here to use in a minute. Our digger's backpacks, let's see what's in them right quick. Some sand, okay. And in the other, some dirt, okay. We'll drop that stuff off in here. Or maybe no, we won't. We need more space. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna give me 8. So we need 8 logs. I need a sawmill so bad. Okay, there's 2 more chests, and this will be my digging chests. And we'll just put them down right here for now. Alright. This stuff probably belongs with that. Now, I got a bunch of berries earlier. Where did they go? There they are. Raspberries. Do I have any snowballs by chance? I do not. Okay, it was worth a check. It's nighttime. Let's grab some sleep. And let's drop off those gold. Whoa. Drop off those gold coins. We can take all this stuff out and throw it here. And we're going to make a little item right quick before we leave. Let's grab... Okay, this sword's okay. This sword's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that stuff's all good. Whoops. No, no, no. I want to pour. No! I can't click. There we go. Is it iron on bottom? Good. We're going to get an iron ingot right quick. We're going to sort this back out. We're going to put all this stuff away. Papers in there. That's good. Okay, let's check our other backpacks. The hunter's backpack is full of junk. What's in it? Let's see. Meat, string, eggs, just a bunch of rando stuff. Okay. We're going to need some more chests. Oh, wood, you're killing me. God, this wood is killing me. Hunter stuff. Where am I going to put you? We'll store you over here. Why not? That works. Alright, there's that one emptied. So that backpack's ready. These backpacks are good enough. And the Apiarist backpack I'm not going to empty right now. So we can bring all that stuff down here now so that we can use it while we go on our adventure. We're going to keep the beehive thing with us just in case we run across any hives while we're down in the mining areas of our world. Got our bucket here. And yeah, so for all you on the YouTube recording, I'm about to go mining. I'm not going to subject you to this, so I'm going to stop the recording. I'll bring you guys back on once I get some stuff to do what we're going to do next. For you guys on the stream, let's go have an adventure. Since you last talked to me, I've done some base upgrades, I think. I told you it'd just be a minute, and for you guys it was just a couple of seconds, but I got a lot of stuff done in that time. Anyways, when I left you guys last time, I was going on a big mining binge, and all my boxes are gone. That's because I've moved them down a level. We've expanded the base out a bit. We moved the coke oven over here. We moved the giant smeltery over here. I've got some automation going on that. And we've got a lot of stuff to get packed into this 10 minutes, so let's get started. First thing I want to do is, if you'll notice, my coke oven is not running, and that's because these tanks that we made a couple episodes ago, or last episode, are full. And this is full. We have no room for creosote. So, we've mined up a little bit of obsidian, and I've mined up a lot, just to give you... I've got some stuff in there, and I've got some ingots in there, and I've got some ore in there, and I've got a bit more ore in there, and yeah, we've got a lot of stuff now. Anyways, I've already got the recipe laid out. Took a little bit of glass, turned it into glass panes. Very simple recipe, just run 6 glass along here. Combine that with some obsidians and you get some open block tanks. You get 2 per craft. These things are really nice because unlike these tanks, these will actually maintain their inventory if you break them. Now, I'm not going to go real deep into that right now other than to say bottles of creosote go in there. Machine can go back to work as soon as where did my other bottles? Oh, it ate my bottles. That's terrible. Okay, but buckets work, and we'll mess with that more in a little bit. I guess it ate my bottles. I have no idea where they went. I'll find them in a minute. So, that's done. I can now hold more creosote, and my coke oven can get back to work. Yay. Next thing, I want to upgrade this super amazing pick. But the super amazing pick is already upgraded. So what more could I want to do to it? I've gotten Fortune 3 by mining a lot of lapis. We've already added haste to it. It's got the 500 durability from adding the diamond, and the plus 50% durability from adding an emerald to it. So it's a really nice pick. It's also stone bound, so the lower its durability gets, the faster this thing mines. And I get to repair it with stone. What could be better than that? I don't know. I have some thoughts, but for right now, I'm going to take a block of diamonds, or a block of gold, 1 diamond, and it's going to add 1 additional modifier on here. So we're going to do that. That plus those mining gloves that we've made a while back, they really help. That's how I got all this stuff so fast. Okay, next on the list of to-dos. We're ready to start looking at getting closer to building our tool forge, and that will allow us to get hammers. Now if we look at the recipe for our tool forge, the only one that we can build is the steel tool forge, and it's going to require these, as we've reviewed several times now, dense refined iron plates. Dense refined iron plates are going to take a compressor. They're also going to take a metal former, or a block cutting machine. I don't know which one's easier to produce. I think the metal former is. Let's look. Block cutting machine comes from Industrial Craft 2. It requires some crazy stuff, and it requires, looks like, a lot of power. The metal former, on the other hand, not quite as difficult to produce, but yeah, we're not there yet. We need to be able to produce these chipsets. These are pretty much going to be integral to the next advancement, any kind of technology we want to do. So for that, we're going to need an assembly table. So let's take a look there. Assembly table. Well, that doesn't seem too hard. Some obsidian, some diamond, redstone, and a diamond gear. A diamond gear we get from it by making a gold gear. Gold gear we get by pouring gold into a cast. As you can see, I have a cast. As you saw a moment ago, I have gold. I have already poured the gold into the cast and pulled it out and got it right here. So we're going to go ahead and make this diamond gear. Done. I believe it is this one, yes. So we've got the setup right here for the assembly table. No problem. We throw the gold gear in. There's our assembly table. Hurrah! Let's start making stuff, right? Let's throw this on. Let's just throw it down and start making stuff. Why not? We'll put it right here in the middle of the floor. Cool. What did we need again? Let's go look. Metal former. Okay, we needed to make for this an iron chipset. So that's just some iron and redstone. No problem, I got plenty of iron. Throw some iron down. Got redstone right here. Redstone. Iron. Redstone. Yeah, there's what we want. Iron chipset. Go. But nothing's happening. Nothing's happening because we have to power it just like we have to power everything. And how assembly tables are powered is with lasers. Mighty lasers. Pew pew. To make lasers, we're going to need more obsidian. Yay. More redstone. Yay. And what? Electron tubes? Manual farms? What? Okay. These take more diamonds and more redstone. And we need a new machine, a Thermionic Fabricator. Okay. Thermionic Fabricator. Let's take a look at this. Thermionic Fabricator is not too bad. We need some gold. We need some glass. We need a golden chest. Hey, look at all these chests around my base. I could use some new chests. That sounds like a good idea. We might make some of those right quick. What do we need for a gold chest? Well, for a gold chest, we either need an iron chest or a silver chest. And we need it surrounded with gold plates. Wait, those used to be ingots. That sucks. Gold plates, times 2, no problem. Hammer, no problem. Okay. Iron chest, same thing, only starting with a wood chest. Okay, well, we're already set up to get this done, so let's go do it. Right over here, I've got the gold, I've got the iron. Smash out the iron plates, boom. I'm going to be using quite a few of those today. Smash out some gold, boom. Yeah. I think I have a chest somewhere. I don't know what I did with that chest. I think it's right here. There's the chest. There's the shell for the Thermionic Fabricator. Let's go ahead and knock out that gold chest right quick. So there's 8 of those. Poof. And now let's use up these 8. Poof. Alright. Throw that down there. Now the other thing that we needed is a sturdy casing. And for this we're going to need some bronze ingots and some bronze gears. Well, I've already got the gear set up right here. It takes 4 ingots per gear. If you'll look in here, I've got some bronze already all smelted up, 20 ingots worth. We need 4 gears. That's going to use up 16 of them. The rest of it we're going to pour into ingots right here in my little magical contraption, which I'll explain to you in a moment. So there's 1 gear. Let's go ahead and turn that on and let that start pouring an ingot. Ingots pour in here. When they fill up, they fall through the table into a hopper, into this chest. There is my bronze ingot. Yay. So let's get these all poured up right quick. That's 3. There's the last one of those. And we'll need, whoops, I didn't even need to grab that. 2 more of those. Okay. And we should be good to go at this point. Bam. Now, I'm going to go ahead and check, make sure all my bronze is out. Yep, we're back to gold. How this machine works is I've made a redstone timer. I have it set to a delay of 4.75, which you can see at the top of the screen right up here in my Wayla. It says 4750 milliseconds. What happens is if I turn on the redstone signal, and if you don't have a switch here, it will just run automatically. This thing runs around, and every 4.75 seconds it ticks a redstone pulse. A redstone pulse on a Tinker's Construct smeltery will cause it to feel like it's taking a right hand push, or a right hand action, whatever. You've clicked it, you've activated it, which will allow it to pour, which allows it to fall through the hopper, which allows it to go in here. So as long as I have this turned on, and there are ores that can be smelted in here, here, or here, this thing just keeps running and keeps smelting down all my ingots, so I now have automated ore duplication at the expense of currently lava. I'm good with that. Now, let's get back over here and get to work on this Thermionic Fabricator. We need to make the pieces. This piece required something along these lines. And we get a sturdy casing from forestry. Plug the sturdy casing into the middle of this and we get our Thermionic Fabricator. Okay, we've got a machine, boys and girls. Let's throw it down. Now, if I remember correctly, from the laser recipe, we needed to do something along the lines of putting some kind of glass or sand in here to make this. Okay, so I think I've got some on me. I went and dug some up. Unless I put it all back somewhere already. Maybe it's in here. There's some sand. Okay. So let's throw some sand in. Poof. And let's get these materials. 5 of them. And 1 here and 1 here. And they need to go in this internal storage. And I think it should start working soon. Might have been faster if I just used glass, huh? I don't know. Uh-oh, this machine requires RF to work. So we need something that's going to produce RF. Okay, well, let's look at what we can do for early RF power. There's a lot of different options. This refined circuit board is going to require a Carpenter. What am I going to do for RF? That's a good question. I hadn't thought about this one because I forgot that the Thermionic requires RF. I just screwed up. So now we've got to figure out what we want to build to get RF. All of these are going to require chipsets. So what is our first form of RF going to be? Let's take a look here. What are my options? Let's see if Immersive has a good one. There used to be a little easy one, a hand crank or something that could produce a minimal amount of RF, but I don't really want to go that route anyways. And I don't know a lot about immersive engineering. I know that if I think you take a book and a hammer, you get a... Let's see here for just a second. Where is my hammer? It's over here in my toolbox. Tools. Right here. Okay, and we need to make a book. I've got some cow leather somewhere. Right there. And I've got some paper right down here. Oh, I built a farm, by the way. Yeah, we've got carrots and stuff growing down here. I even got it all nice and set up where I can look around outside. Some apples growing out here. Here, let's go make it daylight right quick. And I know that we're almost out of time for this episode, because it was going to be a short episode to begin with. So we may have to focus on the RF engine for next time, because, you know, this was a continuation of the end of the last episode, and, you know, 20 minutes long. So, yeah. Let's see here. We need a book, and I think it's a lever or the hammer or something. I forget what it is. I'll look in just a second. Aha! Cloud Strife from my stream just notified me that it is a book and a lever is what I'm looking for. So, shout out to Cloud Strife on the stream. By the way, if you're enjoying the series on YouTube, you should come watch me stream. I stream every night about 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. And, yeah, I'd love to have you come take part and let me know how much I'm derping out and if you're enjoying things. So, either way, I'm going to figure out what we're going to do about RF power. You guys are going to hopefully enjoy the video. Dun, dun, dun. I have a lever somewhere, but I think I'm using it. We'll make a new lever. How about that? One stick. Please, sir. Do I have any cobble? I bet I do. Nope, not in that one I don't. What about this one? Nope. Oh no, where's the cobbles? I'll get down. Silly. Cobble. Wait, before we do this, do we have a lever? No. Yes! Haha! Alright, so, one lever, one book, engineering's manual. I'm going to read through this lovely manual because it tells me everything about immersive engineering. And we're going to look at some power generators with something like this maybe and see what we need to do to get started. Ooh, a windmill. That's pretty easy. We're probably going to start there. So I'm going to get all that set up for the next episode. We'll get some power generation going. We'll work with this Thermionic Fabricator. We'll get our lasers set up. Until then, guys, thanks for watching as usual. If you liked it, like it. If you'd like to see more, like it, subscribe. Either way, leave me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I'll see you next time. Take it easy, guys.